Hello everyone, this is Coach Carol. Today's session for writing ancestral stories is all about designing your blog posts with templates. This is one of my live cast series, Top Tips for Family Historians. You just take off my holding card and I'll now share my screen with you, and I'm going to take you through a couple of different templates in both Blogger and WordPress. I'm hoping that you can see my website that I'm sharing with you right now. It's an example of a Blogger template. I happened upon this one only today as I was researching other junior bloggers. And this one intrigued me because of the layout of the posts showing on this home page. And it's actually designed by a Blogger theme called Flipcard that you can see here. And a flip card simply means that as you pass over the mouse on each image, you will see more information about that post. I really liked this design because it was a visual appealing site, and the images of the ancestors of this person were drawing me in to read more about them by flipping them over and clicking on that particular blog. And that showed up like so. So I was very interested in how could I get that working for my site. So I went over to my Celtic Family History blogspot and I chose the flip card so that I could show how my stories are showing up at this point in time in my celticfamilyhistory.blogspot.com. Now, this is an older site of mine where I have been writing my ancestral stories, and I can see at a glance, now that I've got the flip card template in place, I can see where I need to go back and add some images. The flip card works fine, but I need images on those events or those posts to show up here in my flip card. The interesting thing about this template is that the viewer can have a look at it in the flip card manner, or they can make a choice such as the magazine, and that changes it to look like this, a different way of viewing my blog posts, or they could choose mosaic. I didn't particularly like that one. It looks messy for me, but it means that having this theme in place, you're giving choice to your readers on how they look at your blog site. I'll just go back to Flipkart. And there are a couple of other ways that you can reorganize it as a viewer. You can look at them by date. And I can see that I was more prolific in writing in December 2018. Or I can look at them by label. This allows me to see where I haven't yet put a label in place for these on the lower row. So another good thing for me to do now is to go back and put those in place. So that is the Flipkart Classic, the Flipkart template. And I will just go back to recent to leave it where I had it when we came in. So the question in your mind, I know, is how do you get that template? So if you're using Blogger, head over to your Blogger site and go to your management area on the left-hand side, your navigation bar, and choose theme. And at the very top, it will tell you what current theme you have in place. And you can see that I've recently put in place the Dynamic Views flip card. So if you're looking for that same template for your blog site, you need to search down below for the Dynamic Views flip card, which will show up down here. And you can see now that you've got all those different styles showing for you before you make your choice: the classic, the flip card, the magazine, mosaic, sidebar, and snapshot. So a very good way to make your choice about this particular template. So coming back to the top, you can, of course, customize this. If you want different colors, different layouts, and so on, you can go ahead and customize that. But it's very easy once you've chosen it to then activate it. That is, put it in place. And then, of course, you check that it's what you want by going to the viewer's view of your blog. So that's the template called Dynamic Views in Blogger. So then, of course, I was thinking, I wonder if I can get something similar for my WordPress. So I headed over to WordPress and had a look in the themes in my site that were available that looked similar. And I found this one called Gazette. Keep in mind that if your site is a free one, there are some templates that are not available. But in this case, Gazette is a free one, and you can put it in place for your site. And when I looked at it on the right-hand side, it looked about what I was looking for. So by viewing it now in my blog, as it is at the moment, this is what the Gazette template now looks like. And I'm much happier with the layout. It's cleaner. You have your images, the title, the date, the snippet of content, and so on. So you have a nice clean layout for your website or your blog site. It also allows you to put in place a header image, which I have done here. And I'm a big fan of Canva for those. So I'll pop over to Canva before I finish up today to show you how I put that one in place. But if you're looking for the way in which you put that in place in WordPress, I head over here, and this is what themes look like under site. Sorry, under design, and they are in this collection called themes. And the current theme for my WordPress site is Gazette. And here are the rest of the themes that you can choose from below. And it's a simple process to choose one and have a look at what it's going to do to your site. If you are on a business plan, you'll have access to a lot more. So do look for those that are free if you have a free WordPress site. This one can also be customized. I haven't done that as yet, but it's pretty easy to install. All you do is click Install Theme. And there you have it. It gives you that nice Gazette look for your Ancestral Stories in your WordPress site. Now, getting that header, let me just pop over to Canva and show you how I did that one. This one was based on another template, and you can choose many different templates from Canva. Go over here. This is the one that I used. It was actually a wedding type template, and I just wanted something that was reasonably plain in the background, had one image or two, and a little bit of writing. So that is the background, or at least the template, for this image that I have here, which has now become the header for my Blogger website. And all I've done there is put in 2 new pictures and my own piece of text. And in Canva, of course, you've got a wealth of photos to choose from. All I have to do is go to Photos on the left-hand nav bar, type in my search phrase, which might be genealogy, and I have many more to choose from. And you simply bring those across into your website like so. Move things around if you need to. And there I've got a slightly different looking banner header for my Blogger site. And then if you want to, you can duplicate that. And if I do that, I can take that one away and I've got the original in place. And you can keep adding to these pages with as many banners as you like. And then when you're done, you download that image. So if I choose this one, make sure you've highlighted it and you'll see a blue frame around it. You then download, choose JPEG, it's a smaller file size. Choose the page that you want, in this case page 1. Click done and then download it. And then it asks you where to store it. And you've got it ready for you to pop into your blog. And when you come back, you can put your blog header onto your site. So that's the process for using templates for your blog posts. So this one, to remind you, is the Gazette template in WordPress. And this one is the Flipkart template in Blogger. I hope you enjoy your experiences in using templates to design your blog. Stop sharing now. And this has been another episode for Writing Ancestral Stories. I'll be back again later with more tips for family historians.